Welcome to Maceys Cooking Corner. I'm your host today, Afro Danes, and today we have Mandy in the kitchen. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Great, how are you?
Fantastic. And what are you going to prepare for us today?
A broccoli shrimp scampi.
Oh, broccoli, shrimp scampi. I love fish.
Take out the carbs.
Take out the carbs. So this is a healthy dish, huh?
It is.
And why did you choose this?
Because it's perfect for date night.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't smell or anything like that. This is...
No.
Why not? Just doesn't?
Just because.
Well, in fact, where did you get this idea from? If you don't mind me asking.
I got it from Pinterest.
Oh, Pinterest.
They actually did zucchini, but zucchini is squash, and
Okay.
I decided to go with broccoli.
Broccoli. I do love broccoli. It has really a lot of nutrients that I enjoy.
Right.
So, we shall proceed. So, what is the first thing you would do? You know, you've got it all laid out. I like that.
The broccoli, you're going to open the broccoli.
Okay.
And we're going to...
Now, is this broccoli?
It is. It's broccoli slaw. And you can get this at Macy's.
No way.
And it's just over by their lettuce, their prepackaged lettuce and their salads.
Right.
And
So this is called what? Broccoli slaw.
broccoli slaw.
Slaw.
Kind of like coleslaw.
Slaw. Oh.
Broccoli slaw.
Broccoli
Yes.
slaw.
So we are going to first
Uh-huh.
turn this into the pan.
Do you put any oil or?
Yes.
Okay. But the pan is cold or is it hot?
The pan is cold.
Okay.
And I will turn the
Broccoli
on.
slaw. I have not heard of
Medium.
broccoli slaw because I was expecting like the flower parts of the broccoli. So is this the stalk part or broccoli's actually in there?
It's the stalk,
Uh-huh.
and it has cabbage and carrots. So you've got your vegetables
Right.
in one dish, so you can
Yes.
fill your
I like
plate,
that. Uh-huh. And then
You've
add
got a milk.
this and you've got your protein.
and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil.
Okay. Like that. And
And I like to put it in over
Uh-huh.
the broccoli
Uh-huh.
so that it gets on all of it.
Okay. And your choice of oil. Tell me about that.
It's organic and
Okay.
it's not mixed with corn oil.
Oh. And why? What's so important about corn, corn
Because
not
olive
being
oil
good?
always tastes a lot better.
It does.
It
And
makes-
do you think it's a lot healthier? I
It
do
is.
too. I was just
It
wondering.
is healthier and it's
Uh-huh.
also, it tastes better
Uh-huh.
and it brings out the flavor,
Right.
especially in a seafood dish.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
A lot of the cooks that have come on all favour organic, extra virgin olive oil.
yes.
This is the, oh my goodness, you know what? I think this is not on. So let's put it on, shall we?
We should. Thank
There
you.
you go. I think we are on now.
All right.
It's like, wow, new perfume. Sorry. Okay, it is on.
And then we are
Uh-huh.
going to put 3 tablespoons of cooking wine.
Okay. Can you get that here at Macy's
You
too?
can.
Cooking oil. What is it?
It's cooking wine.
Cooking wine. And what does this do to the making of the food?
It brings out the flavor
Uh-huh.
and
So
who
some
doesn't
people,
like flavor?
I do, definitely. So I'm sure there are people out there saying, oh my goodness, wine, masala wine. Now, is the
Right.
alcohol in here? It smells really good.
Yes, and it says on the front that
Uh-huh.
there is alcohol is 18% by volume.
Right.
However, I figure if they sell it in a grocery store in
It's
Utah,
okay.
you're okay.
So, okay,
You're not
right.
going to poison your date. You're not going to poison your kids.
Right.
You're okay.
But when it's like this, is the alcohol still in here? Do you know?
I haven't done my research.
Yeah.
I just
But
know
it brings out the
it
flavor.
brings out
That's
flavor,
right.
and
Okay.
so you're covered.
Okay, that's really good.
And then I'm going to put just a half of a teaspoon of
Garlic. Okay. Now, can we use fresh garlic?
You can use fresh garlic. This is just a little quicker,
Okay.
and you're not peeling, and then your fingers don't smell like garlic.
Oh, I love it. I love it because we've cooked with garlic and onions and gone home smelling, and that's okay too.
That's when you start.
Have you used fresh garlic with this dish before, or do you always?
I have.
You have.
Yes.
Difference?
And then you clean the garlic press, and
That's very true.
that's always
I
a
like
chore.
that. So what is this? This is garlic. Oh, okay, just chopped up dry garlic. Nice. And how much did you use of that?
Just a half a teaspoon,
Okay.
just so to bring out the flavor.
Uh-huh.
I'll turn this and move this on.
So now you're going to cook that for how long? How long would you say you do that?
Usually
Cook it for?
until it gets soft.
Soft?
Until it gets soft, like noodles
Okay.
that you put in regular shrimp scampi.
So not too, not too mushy.
Not too mushy, but you want it crunchy a little bit. I've used zucchini, and you shred your own noodles,
Right?
and
Nice.
they get softer a lot faster. I like this because it's your vegetables, and it also takes about the same time that it takes to prepare the main.
Oh, okay. Very nice. I like that.
So,
So would your children, do they eat this too? I know that you have a few children,
I do have one that likes seafood. However,
The others?
the others are a little more picky.
Yeah.
So I try to use this just like I said. Date
Oh,
night.
date night.
Yeah.
Special evenings. I
Yes.
like that. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
first, I am actually going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay. In another pan. Now, is this pan going to be preheated or what
No.
exactly? No?
I'm going to turn it on
Right
and
now.
actually get it on
Okay,
this time.
now turn it all the way. That's it. In England, we always had gas. I grew up with gas stove, gas oven, and then I came here and started using electric. Could not use that. Burnt everything. It was the weirdest thing,
A little bit.
I love gas. Gas is the way. So anyway, do you have gas at home?
I have an electric.
Oh, do you?
That's why
Oh, right.
it's a little hard for me.
Okay.
But I think we're going, and
Okay.
I've got them both on medium.
All right.
So
That's
we're
good.
going to cut.
How many?
2 lemons,
Okay.
and we're going to squeeze them.
Don't you just love these?
So
Do you have a machine one? A
I
citrus
do.
presser.
Which you have to clean
Yeah. You're like me. Why clean?
more than you have to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Especially with boys.
Absolutely. You have boys too, don't you?
I do.
Do you have a girl though?
I do have a girl.
Yeah.
She's actually on her own at college.
Is she? No way. You look so
Yes.
young. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, this is good. You're so smart, obviously. Hey, why not, right? So you've got an older daughter.
Right.
Don't look like you should have an older daughter. Does she cook? Does she like to cook?
She doesn't.
Okay.
But
But once she sees your
learning.
show, I bet she will.
yes, she's learning.
Is she?
It's great.
This one.
Yes.
This is a time, I
When you
think.
throw them out on their own, they've got to learn.
That's
all
right.
life
Exactly.
skills.
Exactly.
So
That is good.
whether they want to or not.
Exactly.
So
Okay, so they were the 2 lemons that you squeezed in there. Okay. I love lemon. Without pips.
yes. I'm just
Oh.
gonna put it here too.
So you mix that in together.
Yes.
I like that. Wow. And it hasn't sputtered. Usually when you put like a liquid and an oil together, they kind of start.
They are separating a little.
Okay.
I'm actually going to turn this down.
Okay, yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of
So,
Western family chicken.
What are you
broth.
making now? Which part of the meal are you preparing?
I'm preparing the seafood,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will add mini bella mushrooms.
Ooh.
And I like the bella mushrooms
Okay.
rather than the regular mushrooms.
Right. Because
So
why?
I just prefer the flavor.
Do you?
A lot better, yes.
Now I love all kinds of mushrooms. The shiitake ones. Portobello. Portobello? Was it
Those- That's what.
Oh, these are the
Bella.
baby version. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, they're my favorite kind. You can really taste the flavor of that kind of mushrooms. Nice. Which again you can get at Macy's.
Yes,
Now that I think we love Macy's, don't you?
we do.
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
You can get everything. It's a big enough store.
It's very
It's not
convenient.
compact.
That's right.
And they have great sales all the time.
That's right.
And they're case lot sales.
That's
So with
right.
the family,
Uh-huh.
and it saves
He
you
loves
money.
It really does. I agree.
I am going to dump the shrimp.
Hey, you need to speak up louder because, for our audience, they need
Yes.
to be able to hear you. That lady over there, she cannot hear you.
Okay, so I have medium
So, there
shrimp,
you go. Yes.
and they still have the tails on them, but that way they won't shrink as much. And they taste a lot better if you leave the tails on them, and you can take them off later. So I'm just going to dump this all in this pan.
Yes, we must, we have to accommodate for our audience here.
Yes.
Make sure that they can hear and understand exactly. So I hope you're all doing so well. This is a marvelous time. Thank you.
Yes. And
All right, now. So now you put, how much is
Yes.
that? How much,
it's a pound of shrimp.
pound of shrimp.
It is a pound of medium shrimp,
Uh-huh.
and don't cover it.
Okay.
We just leave it out and let it simmer.
And
in
what
this.
about, so I've noticed that this is white. Usually shrimp is pink. Did you mention that? What
The
is the
reason that
difference?
it's white
Yeah.
is it's uncooked.
Oh.
And so I'm cooking it, and I'm cooking the flavor of the lemon and the olive oil
Uh-huh.
that I put in there.
Right.
I'm cooking it into the shrimp.
And
To
is
flavor
there
it.
shells on there or the shell's been taken off?
Yeah, the shells have been taken off, just the
okay.
tails are left.
Right,
And it's
right.
really easy once they're cooked just to
To pop that
pop
off.
it off with your fork.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
And I am going to add,
Some more garlic to the shrimp.
yes, I'm going to add garlic to the shrimp. I'm going to add just a half a teaspoon.
All right. And also, when are you going to test to see if this is also done?
By chance,
Oh, yes, we can get a spoon.
Got that.
There we go.
And I'm also going to put, for a little bit of kick, everyone
Right.
likes kick, this
They
is
do.
crushed red pepper.
Okay.
And this is also in the spice section at Macy's. I just put it in these containers because I have a turntable on my counter that
Right.
helps me to
Oh, I like that.
get all of my spices, have all my spices in the
Right.
location. And I'm just going to put just a pinch spoon
Oh, okay.
because
Is that hot?
this is really flavorful
Yeah.
and really spicy.
Okay.
I'm just going to put it over my shrimp.
Just enough for you to just get that kick.
A little kick.
A
yes.
little kick, not too much.
Just a
Okay.
little.
I like that. That's it. I really love that broccoli flour. I have not heard that. So that's something new. And the colours are vibrant for this time of year. I like that. So if with our audience, we can, and whatever you have in the season, like you were saying for the zucchini, they can use zucchini,
Right.
your own carrots, and then just grate it, and then
And with the zucchini, I don't put carrots in it. I just
Oh,
grate the
okay.
zucchini because
Uh-huh.
your zucchini plant always overproduces.
absolutely.
And it makes great noodles
Right.
for anything.
Yeah.
Zucchini really
I love that.
makes.
I've made with a spritzler. Is it a spritzler? It's like a grater, but if you grate it, it spirals the zucchini.
Oh.
And then I put the sauce over it, sauce over it. Shall I say sauce? And then I use the spaghetti as my noodles.
Oh.
Do you get what
yes.
I'm saying? Yes.
The spaghetti.
Yes.
So
And
that's kind of like zucchini's a little more flavorful than spaghetti squash. Although I do like
right.
spaghetti
Yes.
squash.
Yeah.
So
That was good too. So again, how long would you cook this for?
just until it starts getting a little pink.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Once it turns pink, that's
Uh-huh.
how you know shrimp is done. And you
Yeah.
don't. Once it turns pink, you do
Uh-huh.
not want to let it cook any longer,
Right.
simply because then it'll be overdone and it'll be chewy instead of.
Is all shrimp that way? Because I always thought shrimp uncooked was pink. Really?
This is
Oh.
raw shrimp.
Didn't know.
Yes.
I always saw it. My mom used to cook with shrimp, and it was always pink. It was already cooked. Nice.
And then I will set this aside. And I'm going to borrow a little bit of sauce from here.
Okay.
You can definitely smell the red pepper in there, can you?
then we can. This smells good. I like that. You're taking the juices from the shrimp and the lemon and olive oil, and you're placing some of that in here.
Yes.
Nice. I like that. So if you wanted to use a different kind of broth, let's say you didn't want to use the chicken broth, have you ever tried using vegetable broth? Would it give it the same?
I'm sure it would give it the same flavor.
Right.
I just
Like
as I
chicken.
said, I buy chicken broth at
Okay.
Macy's.
Mm-hmm.
At the case lot sale,
Yeah.
it's very
affordable.
It is.
Rice.
And
Yes.
that's what raising a family is about.
Absolutely.
Trying to keep everything affordable.
Absolutely.
And Macy's helps me do that.
That's right.
No.
No, not really. So now what do we do?
Now it's just wait until the shrimp turns pink,
Right.
until it's done cooking,
Uh-huh.
and then we will top it with mushrooms and stir it around.
Right.
Wait for the mushrooms to be finished, and then we will mix it all together in a large skillet.
Oh, so then you're going to pour everything back in there.
Yes.
Very nice. And then add this. When do you add this?
I added that,
Mm-hmm.
so I will be using the remainder of that, and then when we're finished,
Yes.
we will add parsley on top, and
Oh, let me share something with you. I'm
Great.
quite proud of myself. So I bought a little plant from another store. It wasn't Macy's actually, but a store very similar to Macy's, and the plant was just something about this big, parsley,
okay.
and now it's just grown. I'm quite, I'm not a green-fingered person.
Right.
I want to be, but it really works out wonderful.
Have you dried any of your parsley yet?
I dare not, just in case it doesn't work.
You need to trim it,
Okay.
and then you can dry it.
How? How do you dry? I've got a dehydrator, but is there another way?
I just let it sit out.
Okay.
Um,
Out in the sun, outside, or inside?
Yes, I just put it in a Tupperware,
Okay.
and you let it dry in there, and then when you pick it up, it just crumbles.
With the lid on?
Yes, I cover it so that the bugs and the dust don't get in it.
Yeah. And then,
And then-
place it outside?
Yeah, in the sun,
Uh-huh.
where it will dry.
Uh-huh.
Opening it every once in a while so that the
Right.
moisture doesn't get in there.
Okay.
And then as soon as the leaves are dry,
Uh-huh.
you crumble it and it turns into this.
No way!
Yes.
Lovely, thank you. So if I cut it, will it grow again?
Yes, it
Oh.
should.
I can go home and do that myself. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you.
So you can
Like
make your own
something nice.
parsley.
Yeah, I did not know that. Because I was like, I keep watching it and it's just, piling over and I'm like,
Right.
what should I do with this? And
What was your initial purpose of buying them?
I know, right? Well, I was going to use it as a herb,
Right.
and I do that, but obviously when it's like this, I'm more likely to grab for it, but
Yes.
to actually have it fresh and chop it all up and,
Like spinach and in a salad.
Exactly,
Yes,
yeah.
That's great.
Oh, I like that though. Now I can do that, so
So
thank you.
our shrimp is getting to the
It
point where
is.
it's about done.
I think everyone can see that. Uh-huh.
And this still needs to borrow a little bit of juice
Okay.
from our shrimp.
Uh-huh.
It-
So is this soft enough? How do you know it's just at the right? I mean,
I
how
just
do you
kind
do
of
it?
put my spoon,
Okay.
and it doesn't really slide through it easy.
Oh, okay.
So I want to keep cooking it, but I don't want it to burn. So I am
Right.
going to turn it down.
So
just to low.
depending on how you like it, I like my vegetables crunchy.
Right.
So,
So this is about the stage that you would like
Right.
your broccoli
like,
sauce.
yes. Right.
Yes.
But there are some that like it a little bit softer.
With this dish, it takes place as a pasta,
Okay.
so you probably don't want it as crunchy.
crunchy.
But if that's what you desire, you can cook it at that.
Like that way.
I'm borrowing juice again.
Okay. How much do you usually put in there then when you're putting some of that juice over?
I usually put about, you need to borrow just enough to keep it from burning.
Right.
And there is plenty of juice. I did add extra olive oil.
Mm-hmm. That is good.
Tap that.
And the thing I love about it, I just love that smell. When you walk in the door and that aroma.
Yes.
That's something to make any date night turn out good, don't you think?
Yes.
I think so.
It turned out really well.
That's right.
Here's a few
Yes, I was cooking.
of these little
Oh my
sea
goodness,
creatures.
look at that.
There's a few little sea creatures in here that we're
Uh-huh.
not wanting
got
to
lost.
change colors.
That's right, huh?
So we're going to wait until they decide to make up their mind to change
Okay.
colors, and we will
That is amazing.
cover them in mushrooms.
Can you believe that? Of all my years, I thought,
You never
shrimps
knew.
were pink. Shouldn't really broadcast that, but
It's all right.
That's
At least
right.
You were eating shrimp that was not raw.
exactly.
You were
Yes, I
eating-
appreciate that. Yes, it was cooked.
You were eating cooked seafood.
Yeah.
Your mom was not trying to
No.
poison you, or
And I think, my mom used to buy it when it was obviously cooked because it was pink, and they had dried it. It was like a dried shrimp, already salted and everything.
oh
So,
yes.
Yeah. So it's good to see.
This way it will cook in the flavor,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like we're ready to throw the mushrooms in.
Now, do you usually wash these or?
They're pre-washed,
Okay.
and it states it that
Yes.
they're pre-washed
Yeah.
on the
They're
package.
tripled washed. I love
Exactly.
that.
So you can't just dump them
Dump
all
it.
in.
Yeah.
I like mushrooms,
I do too.
and I guess you don't date anybody that doesn't, right?
That's right.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna stir this in.
This is good.
Get a little bit of flavor of the mushroom.
So what kind of-
sauce on the mushrooms?
Uh-huh. You mix that up.
Yes.
And the thing I love about mushrooms is how it shrinks.
Yes.
So right now it looks like there's a lot of mushrooms on there, doesn't it?
Right. It does.
And how much was that? Roughly, what is that, 8 ounces?
Yeah, I could see it was about
Okay.
6 to 8 ounces.
Okay.
It'll be great.
So we have 8 ounces of mushrooms to a pound of shrimp.
Yes.
Okay.
A pound of
That's
shrimp.
good. Uh-huh.
And the broccoli slaw
Mm-hmm.
comes in, I believe, a 12-ounce bag.
Okay. And you use about how much?
You use
Yeah.
probably about a half of a bag.
Okay.
So
Nice.
6 to 8 ounces of the broccoli.
The broccoli slab.
So it
So-
usually is about a cup and a half
Okay.
before it's cooked.
Right. And then it cooks down.
And then it cooks down. Yes.
So I have to ask, we're making this special meal.
Yes.
Eat before you go on a date, or is this the date?
This can be the date,
This would be the date. Yeah.
or maybe then,
Then what?
let's go to the movie, because they can't really turn you down
No.
if you do this first.
That's right. I
Right?
like that. Yeah.
Maybe not if you do a frozen pizza, but
Oh.
this will definitely get you to the movie.
Wait. That's right. I
There are
like
a few
that.
good ones out there that I want to see, so
Really?
I might want to try that.
Yes. Yeah. I haven't been to the movies for quite a while. But it's okay. Gonna try this out, huh?
You should.
That's right.
We'll
See
definitely.
if that works. That's right.
Yes, and we're
Tell me
ready.
where we're at now.
We are at just kind of grilling it, so it has a little bit of a grilled flavor.
Right. The
juice
juice
is
is
gone.
Yeah,
It's-
noticed that.
It's absorbed into the shrimp and into the flavor is absorbed into the mushrooms as well. So now we're gonna just let it grill for just a second.
You were saying earlier, actually, that the shrimp was frozen,
It was.
but you can grill it, actually grill it.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, do you mean grill in the pan or actually grill like over a fire? I suppose that's the same thing.
Yes. So you could actually put it on a skewer,
Oh, okay.
and you can put it on your grill outside. Shrimp is really good.
Versatile.
It is.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and it does shrink down, so you will
Right.
get a little bit of that.
Oh, really? Okay.
But
So you can grill it and then bring it back here and then cook the whole thing.
for this dish, I would
Right.
just stick to a skillet.
Okay. With
Yeah, I wouldn't
not
try-
as much juice.
Right, not as
Okay.
much juice.
Uh-huh.
Just because if it's partially frozen, it's going to have some liquid to it. That's
Right.
going to
Yeah.
freezes. So we are going to shut off the noodles.
Oh, one more question I do have.
Yes.
So imagine just, if it's me or someone,
Right.
but you do add too much juice, for example. So
Yes.
then what would you do? Just wait for it or?
So that you can get the grilling effect.
Right.
You can just dump it out.
Mm-hmm.
So just put a lid over it and just kind of dump it into the sink, or if you don't want to dump it down your sink, you can do it into a cup and then
dispose of it.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
So we are going to add this. So a few pieces got a little overdone, or a little brown.
Grilled.
Yes, grilled.
The grilled effect, right?
Right. So we're going to mix it around.
That's looking good. That's
That's
making me
good.
hungry. I think
Hope
this is
so.
great. Oh yeah. That's something that I could totally eat. Right now.
Yes. I don't know if these boys out here would eat it.
Oh, I think they would. Yes, look at that. I can see them nodding their heads. They are woohoo, right?
But just remember to, when you eat it,
Right.
take off the tails, unless you want to take the tails off before you dump it in. After
that's
you've
right.
defrosted your shrimp.
That's very true. Because I did earlier actually just pop one in and I completely forgot about that
Yes.
extra crunch that was waiting.
Okay, I can hear it. Really?
Oh, that's good.
It's definitely not a production
Right.
in the pan. So we'll let it grill. We're going to turn it off and just kind of let it stay hot for a minute. And you can either use shredded or grated Parmesan cheese. I prefer shredded.
Shredded Parmesan
Yes.
already done for you.
Yes.
Yes. I have to say, just recently I just discovered shredded cheese.
Yes.
It's so much easier.
It is so much
It's really
easier.
bad, but
It is.
yeah. But I'm quite choosy. I think I just bought, it was Parmesan or mozzarella, but I do look at the ingredients because there are some that are really processed when it gets into the shredded side. And then there are some that are able to shred without adding so much chemicals and stuff like that. So
you're safe.
that's right.
So what we're going to do is, this is where our parsley and our salt and pepper.
Is your kitchen red? Just a general question. Because I love
My
these.
appliances are red. And
Are they? Oh,
yes,
cute.
my KitchenAid. And
Love that.
red.
Matches.
Just because that's
favorite colour.
my favorite color.
Mine too.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Oh.
That is great.
That's
And
fantastic.
it's just our personality.
That's
I guess.
right. What powerful women, you can
Yes.
tell. I'm sure you can tell. Right?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So
Okay.
now I'm going to move this stuff out of the way.
Put this here. Oh, don't forget. You mustn't forget our chicken broth.
Yes.
Gonna add that soon.
So I'm going to put the plate here. And it doesn't look great in the pan.
It looks marvelous.
It'll still get you to the movies. But
Exactly.
this is how you really get to choose the movie you go to.
Really? Is this the way? Oh,
Okay.
okay. I think the ladies out there want to know too.
Yes. We're going to put it on here. We're going to just hit some cheese.
Okay.
Sprinkle it.
Again, does it matter what cheese? Could you use a mozzarella? Or
You can
Parmesan
use-
is the one.
Mozzarella, I prefer Parmesan.
Okay.
It pulls the flavor out.
Okay.
I'm all about flavor
I am too.
because when you're trying to eat healthy,
Mhm.
flavor is huge. Sometimes
is.
you compromise flavor and there's no reason to.
No.
And so you just put this on,
It does sound good.
the parsley.
Now I know what to do with my parsley.
Yes.
That looks good. For you gentlemen out there, we're going on a date, right?
And
With your wives.
all right. And it dresses it up just a little.
It does. It
Yes.
really does. Gives it almost that Italian look.
It does.
Isn't it? Look.
And you can, if I had another lemon, I would cut it, maybe put it on the side.
Put a wedge on the side or something. Great
So
idea.
if they wanted to squeeze it over it, if it wasn't flavorful enough for them.
Right.
So sometimes men can be a
Absolutely.
So, and then we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of salt. And just
did you know something?
These pepper grinders actually, you can be like, do you want some fresh pepper?
That's
just like a restaurant, right?
Absolutely.
And then you dress it up a little, and there you have it.
Oh, marvelous! That is wonderful. You must have you on our show again. Do you realize that? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Look at our audience. Thank you. Congratulations! I love that.
So I'd love to come back.
Oh, I must taste it. Okay.
Okay.
Whilst on the show, I'm going to taste this delicious broccoli
broccoli shrimp scampi.
Broccoli shrimp scampi. Okay, so.
And when you think of a shrimp scampi, you think of cream sauce, and then all you dream about is how big your thighs are going to get from
Exactly.
it. So this is just a healthier version all the way around.
Oh, yeah. It's perfect.
Of shrimp
Absolutely
scampi.
perfect.
So,
Okay, let me cut the tail off before I put the whole thing in my mouth, which is not okay. Ew. Get some of that vegetables that are so colorful. Delicious.
thank you.
That's really good.
So yeah, so when we go on our double date,
Yes.
we can definitely do this.
And that was easy and quick.
Right, it is. It's easy, quick, healthy, and I actually have a 10-year-old boy that will eat this. The 15 and 12-year-old, not so much.
Not so much.
Right,
But I think
but
that's it. Yeah.
you know, I do enjoy dates with my 10-year-old
Right.
because he likes seafood. So
That's
it's a
marvelous.
win-win.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Mandy, for this wonderful meal, this dish. Thank you, everyone, for being here and watching our show. We're here every Thursday at 7 o'clock at Maceys, Spanish Fork Maceys, Thursdays. Thank you.